Hi everybody, Dr. Laina here. Today we're going to go through some amazing low back stretches that you can do standing up. So this would be ideal to do in your office. If you give yourself a 5-minute break, all you need is a chair. So you can use the back of the chair or the seat of the chair. I'm going to be using the back of the chair, but if you're very flexible, feel free to turn it around and use the seat of the chair for support. So we're going to start off with the lengthener. So we're going to have our feet hips width apart, probably about 2.5 feet back from the chair, depending on how tall you are. You're just going to grab onto the chair, and I'm just going to very slightly start to shift my weight into my heels. So my back is relaxed. I'm not arching it. I'm not rounding it. It's just very relaxed, as if there's a rope pulling my tailbone back to the back wall as my knees soften. And I start to shift my weight back, keeping the front of my foot on the floor. As I do this, I feel a nice deep stretch all in through this area, all up and through my lower back. Just let your low back settle. It's been sitting probably for a long time. It could use a little bit relaxation. Just for a few more deep breaths. Shifting just a little further back if you can. Making sure you're not rounding your upper body. Keeping yourself straight. Now all that we're going to do is we're going to walk our hands off to the left. Bring your right foot closer to the center and just cross your left foot all the way over. And then from here, we're just going to pull back. So you can pull back straight to sort of 6 o'clock right behind you, or pull off closer to 5 o'clock if you want to pull your hips a little bit more on an angle and just sink right back into your heels. You can let your knees stay really soft as you do this, keeping your back straight. This is a great stretch for the IT band, for the right hip. Pulling back, pulling back, pulling back. If you've been sitting, you probably really feel this one. Coming back up, so now we're just going to switch legs. So now the left leg comes to the center. We're crossing the right leg over as we take our arms off to the right, and we just let our hips go back. Either straight back, or I like to take them off on a slight angle. So we'd be at about 7 o'clock now. I can feel this. If you bend your knees slightly, or you can try them straight, you can feel it both ways. The stretch feels a little bit different. Breathing in and out. Feeling this pull up the left side of the leg. Coming back up. And now we're going to do the quad. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my ankle. You can also grab the front of your foot. If you're not as flexible, you can grab your pant leg. We're just going to grab it. And then all that we're going to do is we're very slowly going to start to bring this knee back. So I'm taking it so that it's, if I can, I'm going to get it aligned with the other knee. As I do this, I'm going to pull my sternum up. Letting my right knee feel heavy. It's a pulling down to the ground, feeling a beautiful stretch up and through here because I've been sitting too much today. My left knee can stay soft. Trying to make sure we're staying really tall, not letting our hip pop out. Now we're going to switch sides. So that all that you're going to do is you're going to grab, I'm going to see if we can do this, if I can do this without holding on. Grabbing the left foot, pulling the left knee so it's in line with the right knee. Really planting that right foot into the ground as I grow taller. Feeling a nice deep stretch. I'm tighter on this left side, as you may be able to see, so my knee won't go back as far. That's fine. It's all about how it feels. So as long as you're feeling that nice stretch down the left side, you're doing it great. Don't forget to breathe. And then from here, all that we're going to do is we're going to take our legs really wide. So back into that lengthener, but with a really wide one. And we're going to start to shift our weight way back. So you can take this stance as wide as you want. My weight's going into my heel. My back is staying straight. And now I'm going to take my left leg and I'm going to reach under my right arm. I'm going to take my left arm. I'm going to reach under my right arm. I'm either going to grab my thigh or my calf. And I'm just twisting my spine like I'm wringing it out as I'm looking under the right armpit. My hips are continuing to go backwards. My knees are soft. Most of my weight is into my heels. Trying to keep my hips going straight back. Coming back up. And now we're going to do that again. Coming all the way back. And I'm just grabbing With my right arm, I'm grabbing that left thigh or calf. Keeping myself supported, twisting my bodies if I'm wringing out a towel. Coming back up. And now from here, our last stretch is that we're going to take our right leg and we're going to bend it so it's going to go on top of our left thigh. And then from here, you can use your chair support. We're going to shift our weight into our heels as if we feel like we're sitting in a chair that's right behind us. So I'm using this as support so I can shift as much weight as I need to into my heel to feel a deep stretch, not only in this right hip right here, but also I can feel this in my left buttock. You can see I'm trying to keep my body straight as I sit deep down into my left heel, letting my right knee fall to the floor. So I'm not forcing anything, but I'm letting it fall open. Coming back up, we're gonna switch sides. So all I'm gonna do, stabilize my right foot, cross my left leg over on top of my knee, and I'm just gonna sit backwards. Sitting, sitting, sitting. So my weight's in my heel. Again, my left knee, you may be able to see, doesn't want to fall quite as much as my right knee did because I'm not as flexible on that side. But I don't want my weight to come forward on my toes. I'm keeping it back in my heels, keeping my knees safe doing it this way. Taking a few deep breaths, sitting a little deeper. Great. Come on back up. Shake it out. And you should really feel like you really opened up all this area that's gotten so tight from sitting all day. So I hope you like this one. If you do, please let us know in the comments below anything else that you'd love to see. We'd really appreciate it if you'd click like. That really helps us out. And we hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care.